So we changed Mike's undesirable. I've got my other one up. I got a Behringer digital interface for it, and that seems to have made a huge difference, but this one doesn't have any sort of a specific pattern. This is the whatever, the all-around polar pattern, so it's going to be a little bit noisier. I'm going to order a... I haven't decided yet. I'm still doing my research. A dynamic mic, probably a Shure 48, I think is what it is. The cheap version of the 57 and 58, but I'm still looking. I'm not going to build anything yet right now. We're okay. 5 mechs seems to be enough to keep up with the pilots we have. So we'll save our money. Yeah, omnidirectional. Exactly. Well, it's a cap on either side, so it's not quite omnidirectional because you are getting the noise cancellation on the sides when, it wraps around. But unfortunately, the backside points out my window, so where all the lawnmowers and stuff are. So it's omnidirectional enough for us. I don't remember what the one is for the side, whatever that's called. It is a selection on the Blue Yeti, but we're not going to be doing any across-the-table interviews or anything, so it doesn't really help us much. There we go. Fix that. Anybody need any XP boost in here?
What do you need?
Yeah. Baron can get a little bit extra.
Training complete.
Good to go.
Scion can get a little bit extra. Let's go piloting.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Receiving you.
And Countess can get to all
Training
fours.
complete.
There we go. Exactly. That's why I figured the dynamic's going to help me. We're not going to have any of that extra noise. The extra energy it takes to move, the lack of kind of low noise sensitivity will help. I think that's probably the best type of mic for this type of situation. If I was doing studio work or something like that, where I had a great kind of studio sound, and I've got my noise canceling information, insulation up, and the stuff in the corners, and I've done what I could with the room, but it's not a studio. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they can. This interface does have the phantom power. You have the option to turn it on, so obviously I'm using it on this mic, but I can just as easily turn it back off again and run this one as it is. So that's the plan. We'll see. I just haven't figured out which one I want yet. Angel of Flight, welcome. Old Bear 1970, welcome. How you doing today, guys? And or gals. I don't want to prejudge. Yeah, we got a couple days here while everybody's fatigued, and we've got a couple other pilots that are out of action for a few more days. We should have everybody except Stonehenge back in 6 days, so we might just go ahead and... Have any more missions I want to do here, or is it time to travel? We got one more. Supply line, battle in the desert, for Merrick. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's first wait. I've got a mustache hair that's like curling up and just tickling the end of my nose. I have a love-hate relationship with mustaches. Money, crap salvage. Oh, we gotta wait the 6 days. Hold on. There's gonna be more dog barking today. I'm gonna warn you ahead of time. I've locked them out of the room for the moment, but... Yeah, exactly. I'm looking to get back to, the more cardioid pattern of the dynamic mic, but I wanted to do a quick test of this one to see make sure I'm happy with this digital interface and kind of the XLR and the whole thing, make sure that the cables work for me and it's not annoying. And I was telling Cassie on earlier that one of the problems with the Blue Yeti is the fact that it weighs like 600 metric tons, and so you can't really put it well on one of the cheap boom arms. It's just too heavy. And the boom arm that'll handle it's $100. Well, for $50 I can buy a decent dynamic mic, and for another $50 I can, or $38, whatever I paid for the interface. So it's cheaper just to change mics than it is to buy a better boom arm. So that's the plan. And while a Blue Yeti sounds good for the fact that it's just an all-in-one, you don't have to mess with anything. It's super simple. I'm not a huge fan of kind of the more electronic sound of it. So we'll see. We're ready. Hold on a second. Let me go yell at some dogs. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have opened up the door, though. It's just too warm in here. With the clothes. Hey, they gave us a half star. Right. Yep. Yeah, it does have that little extra. We're going to go just for cardioid, I think, is the plan. Ooh, the problem is in the Central Coast, when it does hit 90 for that 1 week out of the year, nobody has AC, and then you fire up the computer and the studio lights, and it gets warm in here. But our mission's updated, and we actually have a half skull mission here that is okay. And look at this one, 552 and 4 to defend base, but we did okay with that last time. I'm going to knock out this half skull battle in the desert, though, first. We'll just take the money and the one salvage. Locust is working, so I think we're okay. We do have Scruffy and Alucard back, so I am going to swap out Scion and... Oh, this is the half skull. No. Maybe. We are still building the Argo. We're working on the simulators right now because we've got really low XP pilots. So now's the time to use it, and we're gonna have pilots are gonna die, and we're gonna always need lots of pilots. So I think it makes sense to have the simulators working pretty quick. Does Stinger have jump jets? It does. Let's swap out the Locust. We'll go with the Stinger. We'll take out Scion and we'll swap him for... Let's swap him for Scruffy here. I know we'll swap him for Alucard. It doesn't matter. I'm not sure what the weight is going to be as far as having enough pilots to do another mission. So we'll just run the people we want to run right now, and we'll get what we get. You two doing, huh? Multi-shot? Yeah, sure. Not a problem. I think we're going to be more focused on gunnery this save than we were last save. I think it makes more sense with this rule set. By the way, if you are at all active or you use the Discord for the Battletech Advanced 3062, I was on checking last night, and obviously there's the new patch update that uses a similar type of system this does with a single file community asset bundle. But he also said he's going through some tough times right now. So, stop by, say hi. Thank him for the work he's doing. You don't have to mention anything about, private life, but let him know, hoping things go better for him. All right, I don't know what happened there with the camera. We're on this map, but we started... Is this a different one? Oh, it's a different version of this with the big... No, we normally just start over there, right? I think we started where the OP4 normally starts. Okay, that's fine.
Move into position. Hostile on sensors.
All right, now we got to go get high. Got to get high. Oh, yeah, we did the escort one around this one too recently, huh?
Need something, Chief?
Won't go all the way up with the Stinger. He's gotta have something to keep people down and keep them honest. We can get up to here and get a shot with the large laser early. And we got lucky. Hit their fire starter. I would not mind salvaging another fire starter.
Ready for orders.
Cicada can get in here and get a couple shots off with the mediums. Yeah, 50-50. Maybe we get one hit. Missed with both. Just bracketed. Not likely, especially not if he's got crap going on in his life at the moment. But there's plenty of mods out there that have that stuff, so we will get summoners at some point.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
It's happening, I promise. In other news, I might be picking up some part-time hours. One of the guys at school, guy that actually runs the shop and keeps all the equipment running and that sort of stuff, chops up all the material for us, and whereas he's out with some medical issues, so
Standing by.
decent chance I'm gonna get an extra 20 hours a week at a decent pay rate. Pick up a couple bucks. Might change our schedule a little bit, but it looks like the hours they're looking for will keep rolling right here in the late afternoon every day. But, you know, 20 bucks an hour, part-time.
What do you need?
It's not huge, but like I say, every little bit helps. We got a headshot on him. No wonder he ran away. I'm gonna go after the fire starter. We've done a little bit more damage to him.
Damn it, I missed.
Also, the shop's in kind of bad shape. He's out because he has a hernia, but he's been out. He's done nothing all summer because of the hernia, so the shop's in kind of cruddy condition at the moment. Be nice to go in and have the time to just sit down and fix stuff. Man, large laser there on the cicada.
Yeah.
Yeah, about that. I'm gonna go up to here. Let's go to here. Side shot, higher elevation. He does. He's still got 4. The Panther is a bad large laser. We'll keep the pressure up on this fire starter, which we missed again. Great. Good shots, guys.
No joy.
Walk the Clint up. We have a decent now, but we'll take it anyway.
All weapons.
Missed with everything. You'd think when you have 38 to 45% chances, one of the 3 would hit.
Hell yeah.
No such luck. Locust is just kind of running away at the moment, so we'll
Commander.
more or less ignore him. Do I want to punch this guy? No, we'll only do 25 damage if we punch him. Just can't get a decent shot. That's 68%. We'll take the altitude. Higher elevation.
Roger that.
Got a shot in on him. And he's going to run away.
Yep.
Do I follow with the fire starter? What if I go this way? I can go up and get a rear shot at him. So I get the elevation in his back. It still only gets us a 33% chance, and we missed it. But yeah, I played XCOM.
I missed.
I beat XCOM 2 a few times and played it heavily modified for a while.
Waiting.
The early XCOMs I don't have a ton of experience in. But I have played.
Confirmed. All weapons are go.
Yeah, the shot shouldn't surprise you. That is true. Very similar to that. That's actually a pretty decent shot. 68, 73, 73? Yes, please. And we got all of them in there. Took off a torso and an arm.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Locust is moving back in. Got a shot off on our fire starter, but that means we can move the fire starter in on him and finish him here, hopefully.
Your orders.
Stinger. Let's see. Can we get to a spot where closer range? There we go. Still get elevation, but we're a little bit closer.
Giving them everything I've got.
78%. Missed one. Hit armor with the other. Fire starter's moving back in. He misses with his.
What do you need?
I think we go punch the Locust.
Got it. Putting my weight into it.
Yeah, right arm and torso gone now. Flamers and lasers. Let's see. Can we finish him? Yes, we can. Head destroyed. We hit the head. We got a headshot with the flamer, I think. And he'd already taken the one glancing headshot. So there we go.
Orders.
Cicada. I think we stay up high. We get a little bit more evasion though. Still 73% at this Panther. So we missed all of it. But he's panicked. Clint, same thing. We just rotate around to the side, stay up high, get a side shot. 78's across the board.
Committed.
I think we hit with one laser. Firestarter moves up, tries to get his own headshots. Actually hits the cicada pretty hard.
Waiting for orders. Move order received. Confirmed.
And we missed the 78% against the Panther.
Negative damage.
Who makes us pay by completely hitting what should be a much harder shot with his large laser minus up the hill.
Yep.
See if we can finish off the other Firestarter here. We get all the guns on it. Oh, we headshot with the large laser. That's good. We need another Firestarter.
Mech destroyed.
Ready for orders.
Kayse gets a little bit of evasion, stays up.
Roger that.
It's one of the 65%ers in there. And he ejects. So in theory, we could maybe get a Panther or a Firestarter. We might have done too much damage to get 3. Oh, we only get 1 salvage out of this. Well, we'll take what we can get. Oh, we are playing with the mechs are not going to be fully equipped, so we are going to have to equip the mechs when we get them. So we do have Panther parts, so we can finish off a Panther with this. I think that makes sense. And we've got 4 Locust parts already built up. And we got a Firestarter part out of it too. Good. Good to see we're in agreement on desirable. Do we have an... Oh, did we get one salvage? We did, didn't we? Well, I don't know if that's what we put on it, but... I don't know if it's going to have an engine in it or not. Oh, yeah, well, because we're not playing with the mech engineer thing on. So... Well, your memory goes back farther than mine. Mine only goes back as far as the notes I wrote down. Hey, Cassian, how we doing today? Still doing okay? Oh, you still got another hour and a half to drive, don't you? See, that's how far back my memory goes. I completely forgot Cassian, even though I was just talking to him. Yeah, we are actually going to put together this thing. Go ahead, Yang. We have... We're not going to build the Locust, though. Let us see our new Panther. I thought we just said we were going to build that. I mean, I know my memory's short, but I'm pretty sure we just said yes to that. 30 minutes. Locust, Stinger, Panther. Oh, they put it there, but they don't ready it. Ah, 12 days to ready it. Okay, well. So you have it, then you have to wait 2 weeks. Is it something we have to... Oh, and it's a build thing. So he doesn't really assemble it. He says, I'll stick the pieces next to each other. It'll be 2 weeks. Okay, fair enough. And nothing on it. So we're not going to know. That's okay. We do have to get our current mechs fixed, though. There's a day there. There's a day there. That's fine. Let's go to move those up. Oops. Or move this down, one of the two. Let's get some pilots back. Training modules updated.
Top-notch work, if I may say.
Engineering. Would like to do the habitat pod because it gives us more days. Oh, it's 700,000. We don't have the month for it. Well, this is a priority because that gets us up to. It says 16. This one says 8 though, and we don't have 8. I think he knocked them both down by a couple. He didn't fix the tooltip though. 225. That's 360. 360. 900. 450. 270. I'll go for the lounge. We'll get a little extra resolve going.
All right, I'll get the
And it's kind of the cheapest thing we have left. Now, because we have the conduits hooked up, we can temporarily hook up automations or refit. Sure, we'll do that. Get a little bit extra boost. We're going to go from 5 days to 4 days. May as well do another mission. Oh, stop. Never mind. We're going to do that because it's going to not let me push anything for 4 days. Good to know. I guess we'll check the mech bay. I hit it. Nothing happened. It just all of a sudden jumped 4 days. Interesting. All right, so we do have a large laser that we could put on. We also have 3 mediums. We got some SRMs. What type of... We've got 1 missile and 2 energy hardpoints and a couple of support. If we go full in on our armor, and then we knock it back down to 22.5, I'm kind of thinking an SRM 6. A couple mediums. A couple small lasers. Oh, we've got the 2 flamer pluses. I guess that gives us a little punch if we go in. And ammo. We need some SRM ammo. We probably don't need... It's 100 rounds. That's 15 turns worth of it. That's probably enough. I'm more worried about just exploding than anything else. But we probably have the... I mean, we could go an extra one, because, I mean, what else are we going to do with it? Heat is fine. We can put a couple of heat sinks in. Let's put them in the legs. Give us more options for crits down there. And some jump jets. The problem is our large laser is a negative. Or I would agree with you, Cassian. But the one we have is a minus, so it's actually worse than usual. So this gives us a little bit of punchy. Medium lasers are reasonable at this level. And SRM6, I mean, that gives us a fair amount of firepower for what we have. It's 118. I think that's quite a bit more than anything else we have at the moment.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
What's the Clint? Clint's probably the closest with the AC5. And it's 100, so. Do we have a 15? We do. Let's hold off. Let's do the smalls. That's some SRM6 first, and then we'll try the LRMs if I'm not happy with it. We're fast enough that we're not really having to shoot things from long ways away. I mean, it'd be nice to not get shot, but let's try this first. And we'll see how it goes. Everybody's healthy. We have our mechs. We need to make some money now, though, because we just spent a bunch of it. We've got that expensive 1-star right here. Defend base, 552, reasonable salvage. I say we just leave it in the middle. We take the 300,000. Stinger seems to be working. Why are you upset at me, Alucard? What the heck? Low spirits. Let's take Baron out. We'll put Scruffy in. I guess this is essentially our best skill group here. Here, we'll swap you with Scruffy for the Stinger. Maybe we get so little XP on this level. Possible.
How's it going?
Standing by.
Baron can get a little bit.
Orders?
Orders?
Waiting for orders.
Receiving you.
All right, looks like Slickson is ready for something. He's got Bulwark. Do we make him more the I'm going to give him piloting. We'll make him more of a defensive kind of guy at the moment.
Training complete.
Let's go back and get this mission set up again. 552. Leave it in the middle. He's in the cicada. Yeah, that's probably fine for the cicada. We'll take Baron out again. Put Scruffy there. Put Alucard in the fire starter, and off we go. Just the regulars today so far, huh? Munitions factory. Nothing like trying to defend a munitions factory, right? To stand next to a building that if it gets hit is going to explode and take you out with it. They should put like a munitions factory like in the middle, like one of the things that explodes and can do damage to everything around it, just in the center where you have to get close to see it. But if you do, you can just blow up the whole thing.
Command interface initiated.
Oh, we're defending this one before. I've never defended this one. I had to blow it up a few times. That's good. It makes it easier. Additional support. I mean, the walls can get shot down, but still. Escort zone. Oh, okay. Well, we just got to get them. Where are they? They're over there? All right. Well, that's fine. I mean, can't really escort them quite yet, but I guess we can get to where they can see us.
Location confirmed.
On my way.
There we go. So what do we got? We got a Phoenix Hawk. That's not good. And an unknown. And does he have ECM? Is that why we're seeing this? Advanced comms. Jump jets. Guess this is advanced comms bonus? Wow, this is kind of tough. Hopefully the turrets will do some work.
Standing by.
Run the stringer around here. See if we get a shot at a wasp. Okay. Missed with both.
No joy.
Waiting for orders.
I think we just go to here. We get a clean side shot at him. We're still in the trees. And we take a shot at the wasp here.
Lighting them up.
And we missed.
Negative damage. Repeat. Negative damage.
Gotta keep these guys alive. Never mind. Well, there's not much we can do if he's going to kill everybody with one shot, huh? Let's see if we can get in here and get shots at him. Maybe distract him a little bit. Maybe we get the other one in.
Here it comes.
Nope, missed that.
Reporting negative damage.
Pretty sure that guy just ran into a telephone pole.
All
There we go. We got the AC5 on him. Good hit, Countess.
What's up, boss?
Let's see, if we go to here, what type of shot does that get us? 38. Go to here.